there, I'm Barbara Sarah in Washington. These are the top stories on Al Jazeera. Iran's president says his country may be ready to send its enriched uranium abroad for processing in exchange for nuclear fuel. Tehran had effectively turned down the UN-backed proposal just last year. The US government has said if Iran is serious about the exchange, then it should take up the matter with the UN's nuclear watchdog. At least 17 people have died in a series of missile attacks in northwest Pakistan. US drones reportedly fired up to 19 missiles in Data Khel near the Afghan border. It's the latest in a series of drone attacks in the area, considered a stronghold for Taliban fighters. The US stepped up operations along the border after a December 30th suicide bombing killed 7 CIA employees and a Jordanian intelligence agent in Afghanistan. 7 suspected drug cartel members and a police officer have been killed in a gun battle in northern Mexico. Authorities say they were responding to reports of a kidnapping at a shopping center in the town of Torreon when they were met with gunfire. Police then chased the gunmen onto a nearby highway where a shootout ensued. 2 kidnapped victims, 3 policemen and 1 suspect were also wounded. The UN is warning of a, quote, potentially volatile security situation in Haiti. The concern was raised after 20 armed men reportedly tried to hijack an aid convoy on Saturday as it was heading from an airport in the southern town of Jeremiah. Haitian police, with the help of the UN, have increased patrols on the streets. Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez is celebrating his 11th year in office and has vowed to continue his policies for 11 more. Chavez has promised to run for re-election in 2012, made possible after a law last year which eliminated term limits for elected officials. US President Barack Obama plans to meet the Dalai Lama later this month, despite a Chinese warning that it would hurt ties between the two countries. Relations between Beijing and Washington are already strained over a US decision last week to sell arms to Taiwan. Obama opted out of a meeting with the Dalai Lama last November before embarking on a visit to China. Well, those are the top stories on Al Jazeera. Don't forget you can keep up to date with all the news on our website, aljazeera.net/English. That's all from me, Barbara Sarah. Bye-bye.